in the virtual engagement program. Thank you for joining me today on this occasion of sharing the knowledge on information technology and its application in e-government initiatives of the government as well as the banks, public institutions and all. So today my topic of discussion is Abacus to Android. For every life or no life beings, human beings or the things, there is some life cycle. Similarly, we have our own life cycle. Suddenly, we are not like this. The evolution or invention or discoveries have taken place before we reached this status of living or this standard of living or this society. We have come from ape to man, ape from man, a perfect man, 100% man. And likewise, the information technology also has evolved from Abacus to Android, and how it helped us in bettering our lives, doing the things easily, conveniently, hassle-free. So that is what I am going to debate with you and discuss with you. So I request you all to kindly allow me to share whatever knowledge I have, and then you can write down your doubts, clarifications, or additions in the chat box. We will definitely attend to it at the end of my presentation. This presentation is based on my experience in the government over my 3 decades of service in government, in state government. Earlier, I was in Government of India in various capacities. So I was in combined state of Andhra Pradesh, and for some time I was in the Telangana government. I worked with KTR also for some time. So now the things goes on that what is the outline of my presentation today? Evolution of computers, how they have evolved. What was the history or story behind it? And then how the information flows from one to other, from system to system, and how the internet, what is the internet, how it affects our lives. And then things put together, that is internet and information technology, we have the e-governance initiatives. Coming government nearer to the citizen, how it is happens. And then what are our requirements basically? That we will discuss in life cycle approach. And then we will discuss some of the e-governance initiatives where I would like to show the pages also, which will help us to understand how to connect them and how to get our things done in a transparent way, transparent and smoothly, without any human intervention or going from pillar to post. So that was my idea today, because I think this helps all of us, because we are elders. We cannot go outside. We have some dependency aspect. In order to overcome that, to do things on our own, information technology, how it can be applied in our daily life. That is my point of discussion. Okay. So how computers have evolved? In 1822-1834, Charles Babbage has invented the first mechanical computer and analytical engine with printing facility. Before this, sorry, I skipped one slide. First slide, yeah. First slide, why computer? What about prior to that? We have 0, 1, 1, 0. How 0 invented, we know. Aryabhatta, all those things, Brahmaputra, Aryabhatta, they have invented the 0. 0 was invented in our country only. Okay. Then similar efforts were made by Mesopotamia and other cultures, Chinese and other cultures. So Abacus is a slide rule which helps us in counting. We know, all children knows what Abacus is. And in fact, most of the things I am telling here, you all know. It doesn't mean that you don't know and I am trying to preach. You also know, but this is only a reinvention or reiteration or reinforcement, so that we'll be able to better grasp the issues which we come across in the society. The first abacus, Indian abacus, was found in 4th or 5th century. This was written in the treasury verses. Treasury means our all funds management, finance management. So treasury verses written way back in 4th or 5th century itself by one Vasu Bandhu. He is a Buddhist monk. He is a Buddhist monk. At that time itself, he wrote in Sanskrit verses on treasury in a book called Abhidharma Koshakarika. In that, a mention was made about abacus, how to count. Then in Brahmi or Pali Lipi, there was some dashes were indicated against one. 1 dash is 1, 2 dash is 2, something like that it used to. Prior to that, dots were used as a symbol of counting. Then in 16 AD, after death of Jesus Christ, 16 AD, Heron of Alexandria invented calculation machine that could follow the instructions. And then in 1600, John Napier invented logarithms, which helps us to perform various mathematical calculations, square roots, square cubes, and all those things. Then Joseph Mary Jacquard invented the punching machine. That punching machine was invented in 1801, which helps us, this punch record system, which went into the computer to feed the data. This is how that punch record used to look. Hole, no hole. Hole represents 1, no hole represents 0. So something like that, the machine was identified, and the data was entered inside. Sorry, there is some small phone call. Hope I am audible. Dharani, I am audible or not?
Yes, okay. Sir, you are audible.
Yes, sir.
Thank you. So after this, in 1834, Charles Babbage designed first mechanical computer and analytical engine with printing facility. It was the first machine. It was like, I'll show the 5 generation computers, the diagrams or pictures of that, and you can visualize how the machine looked like that. Then 1844, Samuel Morse invented the Morse code. That is the birth of telegram. That means sending the communication from one place to the other place. Then Alexander Graham Bell invented telephone, that is voice recording and voice speaking. So communication through in voice mode. And then 1947, Bell Labs invented transistors. I'm going fast because all these are facts. Maybe 10th class intermediate students would be knowing this. But just only to recapitulate what has happened in the area of information technology, like pin. First, Adam Smith found the pin, then motor car came, then aeroplane. Likewise, ape to man, Adam and Eve to the present we people, our generation. So like that, how evaluation happened, I am trying to share. And then when Bell invented the transistors in 1947, then came the first radio. We all know that first radio used to have transistors, 5, 6 transistors we used to have, old age radios in our houses. And then in 1950, first generation computers appeared with vacuum tubes. Vacuum tubes, that computer occupied a big storage capacity. It occupied at least 12 by 12 room. The computer itself was that much big. Then how to use the computer? Some language used to be written. So that Grasshopper wrote the first COBOL. COBOL means common business oriented language. He found that language so that the computer is able to understand what man is telling and give back the results to us. Then second generation computer came as transistor based, replacing the vacuum tubes. Sorry. Then in 1970 came the integrated circuits. That was the first invention of electronic age. So electronic things putting on the mechanical system has started happening through integrated circuits. And then fourth generation computers based on the silicon chip and microprocessor, a chip having a lot of instructions so that the computer can communicate easily with us. And then in 2003, 1999 becomes the Wi-Fi. Wi-Fi has come into existence. Then 2003, the 64-bit processor AMD Athlon 2005 came into existence. Then that crashed the market prices of computers. In 2000, I used to have a computer, IBM computer, worth 1.5 lakh. When AMD Athlon entered into picture, the computer slowly coming down. The cost has reduced to a lot of extent, to a greater extent. Then in 2003, in similar period, Android operating system just started on a mobile phone. Then 2007, iPhone, a palm, a phone on the hand came into existence from your wire phone to wireless phone. Then 2010, iPad, a small pad, a large computer in 12 by 12 room has turned out to be a palm computer based on your hand, on wrist. Okay. Then 2012, Facebook become popular, and Microsoft releases his latest version of Windows 10. Then slowly, this is how the evaluation happened. The technological advancement was not happened in a day. It's a course of action to better our lives, to have a good living, simple living. And 2016-20, we saw SMAC, IoT, 4G. What is SMAC? Social, mobility, analytics, and cloud. Social means our social media, Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, whatnot. So using the technology in social forms, societal forms. Then Mac, that is on mobile. So using this social platform on mobile also. And then analytics. Analytics helps us in finding out various parameters, like somebody has asked a question in the chat box, biometrics, how it can be used. So how the data is analyzed. I am putting so much data into the computer, how it can be analyzed and useful to our betterment and advantage. So that is the analytics. Then cloud. Earlier I was telling a big computer was in a very large room, but now no computer, no hard disk, no server, no client. Everything is on cloud. So you have all the data on the cloud. You access the data whenever it is required. You fetch the data, use it, and then send back the data to the cloud. And then you disseminate that information, whatever you get, through some output device. Then 4G over, now 5G is coming. So now 5G is coming, computer processing with artificial intelligence, voice recognition, parallel processing, molecular and VR. VR means virtual reality, AR, augmented reality, and drones. You know, everybody, we are using, every state government using drones in finding agricultural issues on ground. So this is how the computers have evolved over the period of time. So now I am showing the diagram. So the first analytical engine, the father of the computers, Charles Babbage, has invented. It is looking like a ginning mill, you know, in a cotton textile mill, a ginning mill, big spokes, wires, threads, and you have to operate manually. So that is how it looked. Then Alexander Graham Bell telephone. Then first generation computers, vacuum tubes with, and then used machine language for computing. It has no interface. You can't, a human cannot interfere with the operation of computer. You give the input, output will come out. There is no interface there. Then came transistors and punched cards were used to input the data, and then assembly language. There is a language in between, machine which can understand coded, that is called bits and bytes. The language is converted in bits and bytes and given to the computer. And then third generation computer, integrated circuits, all the transistors, vacuum tubes are put in a small circuit. Then fourth generation, microprocessors were introduced. Then fifth generation, capable of parallel processing, that is what we are seeing now, voice recognition and understand natural language. And then now you have this artificial intelligence. So this is how the computer generations have evolved from Abacus to Android phone. So user-friendly phone. That is how the communication, information technology and communications has evolved over a period of time. So these are the changes again in a diagonal form. As I was telling, SMAC, social, mobility, analytics and cloud. Social media occupies 19% of the market. Mobility, mobiles occupies 35% of the market. Analytics industry is around 34%. This is how all the segmented information on the SMAC. Then we have now IoT, Internet of Things. Sitting in office, you can ask your geyser or fridge to start working at some point of time. So by the time you come home, your food will be comfortable and you can have hot water. So that is what internet works. I think you will be seeing the what advertisements on ETV, you know, Whirlpool fridge. You can operate from your table. It will get on and off. No switch is required. So that is internet. So IoT, Internet of Things, is now the age of the technology. So this is how a computer works: input, process, output. This everybody knows. Input, these are all input devices, your keyboard, then floppy disk, then CD-ROM drive and all those things. Then you give the information, processor will process the information, it will fetch the information through internet, and then after processing is over, the output is given in the form of a printer, or a message will be sent to your mobile, or you can take a printout. So this is how input, process, output. That means information you give, the information is like human brain, you know. What we do, we collect information from so many sides. We keep all that information in our brain, in our mind, analyze it to our advantage, and we will disseminate the information, whatever we wanted to disseminate. So assimilation and dissemination is happening in human brain. Similarly, in information technology also, same input, process, output mechanism is applied, because computer is who invented computer? We invented the computer. For whom? For our advantage. So now coming to internet. What is internet? Internet is connection of computers, globally connected communication through a network, LAN or WAN. What is LAN? LAN is local area network. Local area network means you have an office, you have some 10-15 computers, all computers are put together, you can communicate with other section or other division. So that works on, that information flow goes on LAN, local area network. If you fetch the internet from information from internet or from some other department, some other office, some other location, it is through wide area network. So now internet is combination of LAN or WAN connected through a communication network. What is communication network? Routers, switches, hubs, and all those things. So now what are the uses of internet? Sorry, I will have a glass of water.
Rubbish. All he's talking, this is all rubbish.
The internet, what for it is used? For communication purpose. How do you communicate? Through your email, Twitter, Facebook, LinkedIn, and all those things. You communicate with your friends, well-wishers, and all those things. Then leisure and entertainment. You have YouTube. You have so many now tubes. Whatever YouTube, you have Amazon, you have Amazon Prime, you have whatnot. Aha, you have everything you have. So leisure and entertainment. Then exploring the world, Wikipedia. Whatever I am talking, while I am talking, you can search Google and find out from Wikipedia whether I am talking correctly, wrongly, rightly, or what I am talking is factual or not. You can simply verify in a split second. So then shopping, Amazon, Flipkart, and all those things. Searching, you can find the information database. You can find about your voter ID card number, Aadhaar card number. You can take a printout. So searching, it happens. Then video conferencing, what we are doing now. This call is through a Zoom call, you know. So through Zoom, we are now trying to understand each other. Okay. Then retrieving files, programs of all types, downloading and uploading information. Now I am uploading my PPT to virtual engagement program group, my members, my elders. So I'm now uploading it. So likewise, download. I will download, my grandchildren download videos. Lot of videos they download. So downloading, uploading, and these are various usages that internet gives us nowadays in various fields like education, business, finance, politics, governance, etc. whatnot. So now governance. Coming to governance, what is e-governance? Everybody talk of e-governance, e-government. What is e-governance? E-governance is a tool. It's not an end itself. Computer is not an, computer doesn't know anything unless you tell the computer what to do. So e-governance is a tool that makes available various government services to the citizens in a convenient way. What for? For removal or deduplication of unnecessary processes, going from pillar to post, filling the application form, paying the challan, going to bank, taking the demand draft. So avoiding all those things. Then for smart governance, this is from government point of view. What is smart? Simple, moral, accountable, responsive, and transparent governance. So this is e-governance. What is e-government? A government which is applying the e-governance initiative is a e-government. That's all, as simple as that. So what e-government facilitates? Greater level of efficiency and effectiveness, enhances quality of public services, simplifies administrative processes, improves access to information. Okay, hope I am not fast. Please tell me if I am going fast. Somebody can write in the chat box. If I am going fast, I can slow down. So now coming, what is life cycle approach? I was talking life cycle. What is life cycle? A human being, we have a hierarchy of needs. Hierarchy of needs. Abraham Maslow, management theorist, said there are hierarchy of needs. What are our needs? Right from birth to death, even post-death. What needs and what is required for us from the government basically? This is basically government, because I am talking with my government experience. I am trying to tell what are the e-governance initiatives that are available. So first, birth. First, immediately you born, then your birth has to be registered. So taking the birth certificate. So birth registration is first, fundamental. Then after birth, education, you go to school, college, enrollment, admission, scholarship, grants, payment of fees, online courses, online teaching. So all these in education you require again e-governance. Then democracy. After that, you become eligible for voting. So you have a voter card, you have Aadhaar card to prove your identity. So e-participation, voting. So these are all the life cycle. In human life cycle, what are the e-governance initiatives we need to come across? Then transport. So when we have to mobile, then you have to take driving license, then get your vehicle registered, renew it properly. So all those things. Then work and travel. Afterwards, you get a job. For getting job search, there are already jobcoach.com, this thing, that thing. So many websites are there. Or the conventional employment news is there. Newspapers are there. Print and electronic media is there. So you have to search for your job. And then after getting job, you have to upgrade your skills. You can't just be like that. You joined in a job, you can't be retired in the same job. So you have to upgrade your skills to get promotions or career advancement. And then you have to get passport to go abroad. So all these are all the e-governance initiatives which are required at work level. Then house, you construct a house. For house, you have to register it, pay the property tax, take housing loan. For all those, the e-governance initiatives are required. Then health, health monitoring, health insurance, medical services. Okay, then afterwards, okay, you attain certain age, then you are now, we became elders. Then what we want, we want old age pension or medical expenses reimbursement or some medical facility. So those are the, again, e-governance. Here, I will tell you, e-Sanjeevani is a good measure. Even our virtual engagement, our people also have circulated. E-Sanjeevani, I have seen, it's a very great e-governance portal, which is useful for us. And then after that, finally, we go to the God. So when we go abroad, at that time point of also, our next generation need our death certificate or on property which we have accumulated during our lifespan. For some, it has to smoothly go to them. Then some will and testament that got to be registered and all those things. After post-death also, mutation of your property and family pension, giving pension to your wife or dependents or claim settlement, whatever it is. So in all these areas, you can apply the e-governance initiatives. Okay. So what is essence of e-government? What is required? Involves process reform. So first, there should be a change management in your mind. You should try to take the advantage of e-governance, and you should not write applications or fill up the application forms. You should adopt the technology that is available. So process reform is required. Then from government side, there should be a greater transparency. So government should tell us how to do that. So, and then greater efficiency. By that, efficiency will come. Then online delivery of services to citizens, businesses, and all those things, anywhere, anytime. Sitting here, you can register your property in Warangal or Chennai. So that is how the system should be built in. So this is the e-governance model. This is a basic model where public agents are there. They will approach the gateways 1, 2, 3. Gateway means entry point. How do you get the information? Either from internet or through a kiosk or through the Mi Seva, Common Service Center, Mi Seva or E Seva, whatever you call. You get the information. You ask for the information, whatever you want. Then that information sent by the Mi Seva portal to the information technology department server, which is again in cloud. This is a realistic model. So now everything information is in cloud only. So database management is done there only. So then from there, it goes to the concerned department. If the information pertain to municipal department, it will go to municipal department. The query made by you, the information sought by you will be go to the concerned department. From department, that information will be fetched for you in a proper format, and then it will be given back to the citizen across the counters. This is how the e-governance model works. So what are the various modes of e-governance? Government to government. That means information flow from between government agencies or departments, from one department to the other, from state government to central government, from income tax department to board of revenue, like that. And then G2C, government to citizen, that is from government to citizen. So lot of public services we have to avail, either payment of electricity bill, water bill, taking the death certificate or property registration, getting a driving license. So that is, all those services are government to C. What are the government C services? Government C services are certificates, payments, licenses. Basically, these three are the services. They are categorized into three categories. What services we get? Either permissions or licenses, or the payments, or the certificates. These are the three areas. And then government to business. Government to business what? Income tax department, customs, central excise department, payment of GST, payment of income tax. So all those things are government to G2B business. And then G2E, government to employees. This is interaction between government and employees to increase morale and job satisfaction. So this is internal portal. Okay. Then this is a basic diagram how e-governance works in a municipality. There are different divisions in a municipality. What are those divisions? Inventory management, asset management, trade license, birth, death, property tax management, building plan approval, public grievances, works management. So all these things are interlinked, and we will get the necessary approval on information from the municipality through this network. So these are various e-governance of government initiatives of Government of India. Government of India, it is called e-Kranti. So under the National Electronic NEGP program, so there are 15 services are provided fully, 12 are partially, 3 under implementation, 5 under design and implement. So you can see Gram Panchayat, Employment Exchange, Health, Education, Road Transport, Land Records, Commercial Taxes, Municipalities, Agriculture. So these are all the gamut of various kinds of government services which is provided by the Government of India either directly on their own or through state government initiatives. So these are the known e-gov initiatives. Mi Seva is a very well-known initiative in our state of Telangana or across the country in all the states. different names it is called. Somewhere it is called Mi Seva, somewhere it is called Bhumi, some name or the other, but similar, it's a online service. Then e-procurement, that is procurement of goods and services by the government, either from the industry or for the people. Then e-cops, this is police management information system. Then fast is service of transport department, fully automated services of transport department. That is what fast is. Then smart gov, this is for government internal files. In government, most of the governments, any department you go, there are no physical files. Peon carrying the file from one table to other table, no, gone are those days. Now all are electronic files. You send the file, your clerk sends the files to you, you send the file to your boss sends to the minister, and the minister sends to the chief minister, file gets approved, comes back, and a government order is issued. That is how the functioning now through the smart governance. FMS means file management system. Then TSRTC, your bus line. Only some, there are a lot of services, only some known services I am trying to highlight here. Then online scholarships, our SC/ST scholarships, BC scholarships, merit scholarships, whatnot. All scholarships, online management. Even engineering colleges get the tuition fees reimbursed only through online mechanism. And then MPHS means multi-purpose household survey, it was called. It is voter cards. Whatever voter card we have, it's again a EU government. Now, the latest program of government of Telangana, Dharani, land records management system. You know, now you need not go to a register office, purchase a stamp paper, get your transaction done. Straight away, you feed the information in the computer, buyer and seller, extent of land, details of the buyer, and details of the seller, what is the consideration, pay the fee online itself, then stamp duty, registration fee, all those things. Then you go to sub-register, take a time slot, go to sub-registrar office or Tehsildar office, your document is registered. Yesterday, our Honorable Chief Minister KCR has started the initiative on 29th. From today onwards, the actual registrations are happening on agricultural lands. This is how, these are all state government services. The Government of India services, you know, passport, getting passport, how easy it is now. Passport, very easy, passport renewal or passport getting, visa, everything it is done in no time at all and without any hassles, comfortably, conveniently. And then online reservation, aid reservation, IT returns filing, income tax department. You need not go to a chartered accountant. Simply you open the, I'll show you the page. So you open the page and then fill up the blanks. Automatically it will calculate your tax liability. You pay the tax online, no challan, nothing. Online you pay and then your return is filed. That's all. As simple as that. Then our pension, all our pensions are regulated through banks. You need not go. Life certificate, you go to a common service center, Jivan Pranam, you give there, and then your life certificate is done. That's all. So NICNET, that is the National Informatics Center Network, and then e-Sanjeevani, this medical and health support, and finally Aadhaar. Aadhaar is very useful now because with Aadhaar you are secured. It's like a social security, SSID in USA. It's a social security number for you. Of course, how the data protection and all, they are different issues. I'm not going into that. I'm going only in how e-governance affected our lives, how we can use them in a proper, efficiently and effectively, so that during this COVID period, let us not go out, sit in home comfortably, maintain physical distance, and get your things done. And for senior citizens also, there is a portal called socialjustice.nic.in. I'm just clicking this portal. Just give me 2 minutes. It will go to that page. I will show what old age pensioners, our senior citizens have in that page. I will show you. Just hold on for a second. Ruth, is the page is being displayed?
No, sir, not yet.
1 minute. I'll try to get the page.
Yeah, okay, sir.
Now is it coming?
No, sir, we could only see your PPT slide.
Okay, okay. Just hold on. Just hold on. Okay,
Yeah.
PPT is coming. Okay, right. Now okay? No.
Yes, yes, sir, we are able to see the page,
Now
website.
you are able to see?
Yes.
Okay, thanks. So just sorry for inconvenience. Just we'll have to technology, na? Sometimes technology also does not help us. So we have to understand. So this is the Government of India web page on Ministry of Social Justice and Empowerment. So here we have advisory for senior citizens. Are you able to see advisory for senior citizens?
Yes, sir, we are able to see.
These are the advisory for senior citizens. So this is all languages it is put. In Telugu I will show. Were you able to see? కోవిడ్ సమయంలో సీనియర్ సిటిజన్లకు వయోవృద్ధులకి సలహాలు సూచనలు. నాట్ ఓన్లీ దిస్, ఐల్ షో యూ. Has it come? No.
No, sir, not yet.
I think got disconnected. Page got disconnected.
Maybe.
Okay, let me see again. So I'll again try to attempt again because maybe the page has gone out. And then these are the e-governance transactions since January 2020. For the last 10 months, how many transactions have taken place? And every state performs. So top 5 states, is it visible? Screen is visible now. So
Yes,
top
sir.
5 states of October are West Bengal, Andhra Pradesh, Gujarat, Rajasthan, UP. So in West Bengal, 54 crore, 89,038 transactions have taken place for 151 services. In Telangana, 28 crore, 28.11 crore services, e-government services have rendered, and 162 services. Then all India, 50, how much we say? 5,192 crores. 5,192.44 crores, and all services put together 3,899 services, whether it is land records, whether it is income tax payment, whether it is central excise, whether it is. So these many services are rendered by various government, non-governmental organizations. For example, they will, this just I'll show you. Were you able to see the screen?
We are
Tharani?
just,
National e-transactions.
sir, we are just able to see the PPT on screen, sir.
Oh, PPT screen. Okay.
Yes.
Now?
Yeah, now it's visible, sir. Yes.
Yeah. So this is how many we have seen there. There is a difference in count. Every second, whenever a transaction happens, the count changes. This is how the analytics. Why I am showing this slide is analytics. How the analytics helps. Total number of services is this much, and then there is a change in every state also we can find out. This is a state portal, Andhra Pradesh, Chandigarh, all these things, again, state information. So e-transactions, how many? Report, and then these are all reports we get. Then state services directory, what are the services we get? So all these services we get in a snapshot. This is how the details are analyzed, and the analytics plays an important role. Again, we came back to PPT, I suppose. Dharani, PPT? No.
Not yet, sir. Not yet.
PPT, no. Okay. Now?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay. So these are all the services which we get. So then what are the useful links? I wanted to know what I wanted to share the useful links. For example, just I know I will show you how to get yesterday I booked a complaint for my opposite to my house. The sewerage manhole is leaking. So I made a complaint to the Waterworks board online. I'll show you that. This is Waterworks. Okay, you are able to see the screen, right? Then I will go to services. Okay. Then all services you get. You can download bill, latest payment, receipt, bill online, then download bill history, water tanker, tanker booking status, grievance status. So I'll open the grievance status now. The screen has come, grievance status.
Yes.
Came now?
Yes.
Okay. So okay. Now here I am putting my complaint number. That is 8751. 8751 is the complaint number. So I will view the complaint. It will take little time because technology problem. No? So just hold on for a single minute. I'm just trying to show how the e-governance initiatives can help us. I need not go to the Waterworks department or municipal lodge a complaint. Simply, I can book a complaint, and the complaint will be resolved, and the status report is put on the web itself. I think it is not opening, so let me just wait. Please give me 1 minute. It will open. It is spooling. Yeah, open now. So now my complaint, I'll show you. 8751. 3110, I made a complaint on my CAN number, Satyanarayana Murthy P. Sewerage overflows on the road. Then sewerage overflow at road number 6 near transformer. And then see, it is solved. Complaint status is solved. So they came, repaired, and they have reported the complaint also. So we need not go anywhere. As elder citizens, this comfort we need. To book a tanker, dial a tanker, solved. Tanker has come. So this is how the e-governance helps. So likewise, we have even sitting at home, you can do all your banking transactions. This is my banking website, retailonlinesba.com. Then investments, you can do all your investments. For example, this is Funds India website. See, this is Funds India. It has come, site has come, no.
Yes, sir, it's visible.
It's visible. Okay,
Yeah.
right. Okay. So this is how you give the information, and then whatever funds needs to be invested, that you can invest in mutual funds, you can invest in shares, you can invest in, you have to give your details, and then you can trade the shares. You need not go to a stock exchange. Sitting in home, you can trade your shares and make investments, because now banks what investment? I retired, I got some amount. But if I put in bank, how much return I am getting? 4%, 5%. It is not enough for me to sustain myself. So you can also explore the other avenues through e-governance initiatives. Okay, now we have come to the PowerPoint again.
Yes, sir.
Okay, right. So this is how likewise you can do. I'll show you this health e-Sanjeevani iPod. This has come on screen? No.
Yes, sir, it's visible.
Dharani?
It's
It is
visible.
visible. Come on screen. Okay. So simply, I think our people have circulated this. You get enrolled yourself, and it's a beneficial. Immediately I tried. So I have to do patent registration. Give your mobile number. OTP will come to your mobile number. You get registered. Go to doctor. Which doctor you want? You can attend. That doctor can attend. So, and also you can find out the timings. These are the timings for our state. And the online counseling is done at All India Institute of Medical Sciences Hospital, Baby Nagar, Monday to Saturday. So all these wings are given. Please see, general surgery, OPD, ophthalmology, orthopedics, general medicine, gynecology. So all these, when you give your mobile number, after getting that code, you put the code, they will ask which department you want. That department doctor will come and then give you the counseling. So this is how the e-Sanjeevani page works. Sorry. So we have come back to the PowerPoint.
Yes.
Okay, right, good. So this is how, this is only certain sites I try to take into the my PPT and show you how we can get the services sitting at home, sitting on your table. How can you get the services of various departments and various mechanisms are available for this purpose. So what next? Know your social responsibility. Use various e-governance and citizen-centric services. Use the IT tools effectively and efficiently. Share knowledge to others and avoid stepping out of house for getting government services, either water board, electricity, banking, etc. Avail all the online services, Amazon, Big Basket, whatever it is, and avoid physical shopping, because now I was told Corona second stage has come and it will attack you within 3 days. There is no 14 days quarantine and all. 3 days if you are not able to control, and it is very difficult, and it may prove fatal sometimes. So we should be very careful, because our lives are very precious and important. So thank you very much. I think I have done my presentation, and luckily I have some Ruth has circulated some questions to me, and audience I will try to answer. And if some questions are there on chat box, Ruth, you can, or Dharani, you can tell me after these, some 5-6 questions are there. I will try to answer them. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Okay, right.
Yeah.
Get going.
Yes,
Thank
sir.
you. Okay. So first question I got is, what is biometric data, and which are different biometric data being used for the identification and verification of individuals in e-governance applications? Correct. So biometrics, what do you mean by biometrics? Bio means our biological, metrics means measurement. How do you measure your biological variations or biological symptoms? So these are required to measure physical characteristics or traits to verify their identity. So biometrics is used to verify our individual's identity. These biometrics can be applied from Kashmir border to Kanyakumari, and immigration control, and then identifying criminals, attendance and workforce management in our companies, government, and industry. So the practical uses of biometrics are growing rapidly. So what are the biometrics in e-governance? That was the question asked to me. First one is DNA. So DNA matching is required to find out the genes, the generic attitudes, and then molecules that carries in generic instructions. And then DNA is used in medical diagnostic, health management for parental genes or sex determination. Then iris recognition. Eyes. It is through eyes. Iris recognition is through eyes. That is iris. What is called iris? Everybody say iris, iris. Iris is immune reconstitution inflammatory syndrome. Of course, I searched from Google and I wrote the here. I am not a technology specialist. I am not a doctor. So I will not be able to tell you what is iris. So iris is useful for Aadhaar identification when you want to get anything. So your eye recognition, eyeballs are recognized, and then they are used for that purpose. Then face recognition. Face recognition is done in airports and all. Then finger geometry recognition. So this is thumb impression, again in Aadhaar, police, registration process, mobile, computer access, vehicle authentication. This finger geometry recognition is used. Then likewise hand, putting your palm and getting recognized. So then typing recognition, while typing also, how your fingers move, it can be recognized. Then voice recognition, when I am talking, who is talking, why he is talking, and all those things. So these are the 5. There are others also, biometrics, but these are the 5 basic biometric systems that are used. Then somebody asked me, what are the methods of digital payments? What are the methods of digital payments? Banking cards, Standard Chartered, SBI credit cards, debit cards, etc. So that is one digital payment. Then IPBB, India Post Payment Bank, that is Postal Services Bank. Then various payment acts like BHIM, UPI, Google Pay, mobile wallets, Paytm, Ola, Uber, pre or postpaid, Airtel Money, Jio Money. And then banks, prepaid cards. Then point of sale, when you go to a shop or petrol bunk, you will purchase some goods or petrol. Then there is a handheld device with a card or biometric reader in those places, and then you will use this biometrics there. Then of course internet. Through internet also you can do banking. Then how will the customer be informed and notified about the successful transaction? The question is not clear for me. However, I think notification will always come through SMS to your mobile or email, through an email message that the transaction failed. Contact XYZ ABC, contact this call center. Like that, they will give a message. There are other modes of communications also. And then next question is, can I link multiple bank cards on same app? Yes, you can do. In Amazon app, I have linked my SBI card and Standard Chartered card. So if I want to pay from my Standard Chartered card, I will pay from Standard Chartered card for purchasing any groceries or any toys or any sweets, or I can use SBI card, whichever is convenient to me. Based on the billing period, I will use naturally to get more credit. And then what should the consumer do if a transaction fails? Normally, if a transaction fails, in case money is deducted by the bank or by the agency, it will be returned as per the service level agreement. It is called SLA, service level agreement, maybe 24 hours or 48 hours, or else we need to retry. If money is not gone, you can retry and get the transaction again, get it a success. So back-end operation we cannot disturb. Okay, then safety measures. What are the safety measures to follow using online services? I think please do not store your usernames and passwords. That is number one safety measure. Never store. You remember in your brain or write somewhere else and then reproduce. Never you store your usernames and password either on your Google Chrome web page or on mobile or something like that. Then don't try to log on from unknown systems or public mechanisms. To the extent possible, don't try to log on from outside. Either you log on from your own device, your own computer, your own iTop, your own mobile. And then each and every time log out in a secure system. Every time you log out, even after 5 minutes, you need to do another transaction. Don't keep it open. Once one transaction is over, then log out, come out of it, again you re-enter. So that is how you can secure your transactions. The last question which I was asked earlier, is there a common portal for government welfare services for senior citizens? Only one portal is that social justice and empowerment, which I have shown. That is one portal where senior citizens can get the information and then what are the schemes available, what benefits they get and all. But to get a particular benefit, you have to go to that particular agency portal or particular agency website, give the information and get that benefit. Give the information about you and get the benefit, because the data structure or requirements of each and every organization and your requirement also differs. So there is no common portal for availing a single portal for availing services of the senior citizens. So anything else? I think these are the questions which have been. Now, Ruth, can you please, if any, in the chat box, if there are there, you can.
Yes, sir. So,
I want to
Ratnam,
ask a-
yeah, sir. Can I continue?
Yeah, please.
I want to ask a question.
Yeah.
I could not upload from that. I don't know how to do it. I'm quite old.
I'm not able to hear properly. Please. I'm not able to hear. Can you please speak loudly, madam?
Yes. Now, can you hear me?
Yeah, tell me.
I want to file returns, income tax returns. You have
Okay.
given one http some www income tax India e-filing dot government.
Correct. Yeah, yeah.
If I open that, will I get any application sort of a thing in which I
No.
can?
First, you open. If you want, I can open and show the website, but I don't know the time constraint. So first, you open the website. After you open, you have to register yourself.
Oh.
Give your PAN card.
Okay.
And mobile number, and
Yes.
a OTP will come to your mobile number.
Okay.
Then you give your details.
Okay.
Then you get registered.
Okay.
After that, you close the page, log on again, and then you will find one page where I think I can show you separately. Now, this is not the platform. You can go and file the income tax return. You can give all your income details. Automatically, it will calculate minimum tax payable. Then you pay tax through e-challan on the system itself, on internet, through your banking mechanism, online transaction. Then automatically the return gets filed. I have filed for my wife.
Okay, I have one more doubt. Some chartered accountant used to do some deductions like a standard deduction.
All those things automatically they get. You have to give. Only thing is your income, your savings, and then what deductions under what section it is applicable. It will show. If it is under 80G, it will show under 80G. If it is under H, it will show under 15H. Under 15H, you say these are the investment interest I have received. So bank, this much interest I have retained. From LIC, this much premium I have received. So you fill that form, automatically it calculates.
Okay, thank you very much.
Very simple. Only thing is you have to do once or twice so that you will get used to it.
Right.
Chartered accountant is not required. Your son and daughter, they can help you.
Now we are unable to go out. That is the problem.
Yeah, you can do it. Otherwise, you can write to my email. My mobile number is there. I can help you separately.
Where can I get?
My mobile number 99895
Yeah,
99242.
I will repeat. 99.
99895
Yes.
99242.
Thank you very much.
So what I can do, if you call me, I can open the page before you,
Mm,
and I will tell you the steps how to go inside.
right.
Then you
Thank
can
you. So kind of you.
yeah, you can fill the basic registration. Then after that a form will come.
Yeah.
You can find out how much banks have. There is a form 26 AS.
No,
So form
16A. I got
no
16A.
16A your standard deduction. 16A is TDS.
Ah,
TDS is your standard deduction.
okay.
16A, form 26 AS, it is filed by the
Ah,
tax deductor
yeah.
on the investments or on
Right.
the pension received by you.
Where do I get this?
It will even in your bank also you can find out. Your
Right.
bank, you go to your bank page, you must be having your state bank account or something like
Yes,
that.
yes, yes.
Are you doing online transactions?
Yes, yes, I'm doing.
So you go to page, there you will find tax returns. In that form 26, if you push that form 26, there will be different financial years. Assessment year it is called. So for this assessment year, if you click, you will get how much interest they have paid, how much TDS they have deducted.
Right.
So to that amount, you are responsible to the government for payment of tax.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Sir, can you tell me what is cloud?
Cloud. Cloud means instead of having the database in your house or in your computer or in your workplace, the data is stored at some other place. Data is stored at some other place. So when I want the data, I will fetch the data from that source. So because maintaining servers or maintaining hard disk is very expensive nowadays, because the data is in terabytes. Now it was KB, MB, now it has come to terabytes, then gigabytes. So like that, GB, TB, when the data is going, it is very difficult to have the storage space. So a separate data centers are meant for that. So in data centers, the data is stored.
Okay.
So that is called cloud data.
Okay,
That means
Achha,
your
the
data is not
center
with
is
you.
called cloud.
Yeah, your data is not with you.
Okay.
Your data is with somebody.
Okay, sir.
So
Thank
you need
sir.
not have all the data.
That
Why
data
you
center
need?
is
You means not individuals. Departments use data. For example, Aadhaar, how much data it has. I've shown you how many e-transactions are taking place. So to have that data in one server or at one place is very difficult. Okay.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
And one more question, sir. Can I access all the services from the phone?
From the
Phone, sir.
yes, I forgot to answer that question. Yeah, there is a question. Yes, correct. Can I access all the services from the phone?
Yes.
Personally, as a senior citizen, I do not advise my contemporaries to use phone for availment of services, as the characters you read are very small in nature. Mobile, you can't see the characters properly. Though you have your spectacle, it is very difficult to see. 14 font or 16 font you require. So for that, it is very difficult to read. And in mobile, what happens? If you touch the yes or no, it is confirmed, and page, the action will be taken by the other agency. If you touch, once you touch, that product is booked. So you need to understand clearly some clauses or terms and conditions for availing a particular services may be ambiguous. If you don't read them thoroughly and properly through a bigger mode of communication, it is very difficult for you to understand also. So before doing anything, you should understand what you are doing, no? How you are doing, why you are doing, what are the side effects of that, you should know. On mobile, you will not be able to read all those things, isn't it? So then I told you, in a split second, if you touch, one button or the other, the havoc would have happened. Money would have gone. Therefore, I will always
Advice.
prefer or recommend you, my companions, to use a larger mode of device, either iPad, laptop, or desktop, to do any transactions, online transactions. That would be more convenient and comfort for senior citizens. Mobile UK for looking at the pictures and all, you can do WhatsApp, you can chat on mobile, no problem. So for WhatsApp and all, it's okay. But for doing any online transaction, no. I say don't do them through mobile. Do it either in a or on a computer, because now everybody, all our sons and daughters are very rich. They can give you a laptop, an iPad, they can present you. So sitting coolly on iPad, you do whatever you want to do. Okay, so that is my suggestion. You can do it on mobile. All services are available. All payment apps are there. Now, whatever I have shown, this water board, that is available. Water board app is available on mobile. You use that app and book a water tanker. Yes, you can do it. Absolutely, no problem. Almost all services are available on mobile also. No problem. Anything else?
Thank you.
And this is my email ID, psmurthy14@gmail.com. So anybody wants to communicate with me, all are welcome. Okay. Thank you, Parsarthi garu. Thank you, Janardhan Rao garu, and Indira garu. So
Ruth,
thank you very much.
Put the email
Listening to me so patiently.
Sure. Yes, ma'am. Yeah.
Email.
Yes.
Email.
Sure.
Hope I have not bored you all. So
No,
thank you very much.
informative.
Thanks a lot. Thank you.
Very good information.
Thank you very much, Murthy sir, for giving us such an informative session.
Thank
On
you,
behalf of our virtual engagement program,
Thank you.
family,
Thank you very
we
much.
thank you from
Nilima,
wholeheartedly.
everybody, Nilima, Dharani, thanks a lot. Angeline, madam, thank you very much. Dilip
Murthy
Kumar
deserves
Thakur,
full
sir, Uma
compliment.
Sinha garu.
Hello.
Yeah, there is a very good presence today. Really, I appreciate 20 people are there, and Sauri garu, everybody. So,
Mr.
Vijay
Murthy
garu,
deserves,
thank you very
Sir,
much
really
for joining me
Murthy
today.
garu.
information, very useful information given.
Hope I am not fast in telling. Because of time constraint, I have to go very fast. Please excuse me if I am not able to explain properly. So if anything you want, we can take another session subject to approval from Ruth and Dharani, and then we can.
Sure,
If
sir.
any specific issues, if you raise, we can do another presentation. Good PPT I will make, and I'll try to explain properly. There is absolutely no issue.
Murthy garu, you
Yes,
deserve
sir.
appreciation for
Sir.
your lucid and
సార్ కొంచెం వాయిస్
professional-
లో ఉంది, కొంచెం పెద్దగా మాట్లాడండి.
Murthy garu deserves full appreciation
ఓ థ్యాంక్స్ a lot.
for very simple, lucid and professional presentation.
యా ఓకే థ్యాంక్స్ a lot.
Thank you very much, Murthy garu.
థ్యాంక్ యూ సౌరి గారు, థ్యాంక్ యూ వెరీ మచ్.
Sir, can you showcase the last slide where your email ID is present so that everybody can note down and
Yes, I want to note down.
సారీ రూత్, కెన్ యూ ప్లీజ్?
sir, can you please showcase the last slide where your mail ID is there?
ఓకే.
Sir, actually we are unable to see. You can just say it out, sir. You can just say it, the Gmail ID.
Okay. Sorry, you are not able to see it?
No.
No, sir, we are not able to see.
Okay.
Is it psmurthy14 at the
One minute. I just try to tell. Now you are able to see?
No, sir.
Now you are able to see?
No,
No,
sir,
sir.
we are not able to see.
No, no, okay, okay, okay. I'll share the screen again.
చూడు దీనికి నీళ్ళు లేదు కదా ఎట్లా ఈ వేర్లకి ఏం కాదా
How do you display?
You just need to share the screen, ma'am, where, yeah.
No, I have pinned him. He's in the center. So PS Murthy has started screen sharing. Okay.
Yeah.
PS Murthy.
Now are you able to see?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. PS Murthy 14 at Gmail.
Okay. Now it is visible.
Yes.
Yeah, visible.
Yeah.
Murthy 14 at, yes, thank you, gmail.com. Right, thank you.
Thank you. Okay, bye. Thanks all.
Thank you, everybody.
Thank you.
Bye. See you all in the next session.